Thank you, Kelly. The anthem "You'll Never Walk Alone" was started about 5 minutes ago. They actually turned off the music about halfway through, and this raucous crowd inside Anfield have only just stopped finishing it. And whilst it was going on, the two teams had gathered in the tunnel. It would have reverberated all the way it's down, and those Barcelona players would have listened to this Anfield atmosphere because of their matchday squad of 18. There's only two players who would have probably experienced this here at Anfield: Vermaelen from his Arsenal days and Messi when he's been here with Barcelona. It is a cliche, but there is something special about a European night at Anfield, and in the past they have produced the unexpected. However, as the two teams pose for their photos, Liverpool in the all-red, Barcelona in their chain strip, the luminous outfit, the odds are heavily stacked against this Liverpool side that start with Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip and Robertson, a midfield three of Fabinho, Milner and Henderson, Shaqiri, Origi and Mane are the front three. So that's four changes from the side that played against Newcastle at the weekend. Shaqiri for Salah, Milner for Wijnaldum, Origi for Sturridge and Matip for Lovren. Barcelona, as you can smell the sulphur in the air from the smoke bomber that had been let off in the Barcelona end, are unchanged from the first leg. Ter Stegen in goal, Sergio Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet and Alba the defence, Vidal, Busquets and Rakitic the midfield, Messi, Suarez and Coutinho. And Liverpool, well, the supporters have done their bit. They've created the atmosphere that Jurgen Klopp wanted, but now it is down to 90 minutes, and who knows, maybe 120 minutes, but 3-0 is the scoreline to take us into extra time. It is a tall order for Liverpool. However, they've produced remarkable and memorable nights in the past, Alan Shearer here.
And the crowd have done their bit, as we knew they would. It's now over to the players. They don't have to go crazy, they don't have to go for them in the first 10 or 15 minutes. They can afford to sit tight and be patient and stay in this game.
The referee is Cüneyt Çakır from Turkey. If you're looking for omens, he was the referee when Liverpool produced that incredible comeback against Borussia Dortmund, as from the kick-off Liverpool looked to go and press Barcelona. And in the programme notes tonight from Jurgen Klopp, the message was as follows: this Liverpool never stops, this Liverpool never quits, we don't do if only. Well, we will find out if Liverpool can produce it. However, Messi comes forward now. He might have something to say in the opening seconds, but he's stopped, and it was a challenge by Robertson. Messi only now getting himself to the floor as Milner will play it forward. Liverpool playing from right to left. Mane, listen to the Anfield roar. Early chance, just nicked away from Henderson to the far post. Behind for a corner kick.
What a start from Liverpool. They've gone for him from the off. Lovely run from Mane into Origi with just before Henderson was going to stretch that leg out there, but just past him. Corner Liverpool.
They said they'd have to take it step by step. He talked about celebrating this Champions League occasion with their legs and their lungs. The Liverpool supporters are doing their bit with their lungs, the Liverpool players with their legs. Messi is still having a word with Robertson from the way that he was stopped for that early breakaway for Barcelona, and the Turkish referee has prevented the corner kick from being taken, and he's having a word with Messi and Robertson, who are still having a war of words.
Yeah, when Messi thought he was fouled by Robertson, stayed on the ground, and just as Robertson was walking past him, he put his hand on his shoulder. Whether he said something to him in his ear or not, but Messi clearly wasn't happy with that.
It is deafening inside Anfield. Corner kick for Liverpool, far side the right. In it goes towards the near post. Fabinho tried to meet it. Suarez then will clear that ball away. Only as far as Henderson, and Henderson goes back to Alisson. BBC Radio 5 Live. We also have our friends from BBC Radio Merseyside who are with us here at Anfield on a raucous night where Liverpool are defending the Kop end, so they'll be attacking the Kop end in the second half, just as they were against Borussia Dortmund 3 years ago. But Inter Milan in 65, San Etienne in 77, Olympiacos, Chelsea. There have been unforgettable nights at Anfield, but it would probably top the lot if they could add Barcelona in 2019 to that list of unforgettable nights here on this famous ground. Van Dijk to Matip, just short of the halfway line. Forward to Alexander-Arnold. Early touch inside to Henderson, gives it away to Busquets. Liverpool will try and win it back. Fabinho to Origi. Barcelona now, Sergio Roberto, and the clearance by Piqué. Booed because of his Manchester United connections, and it runs off the head of Matip and back to Alisson. Alan Shearer.
It's noticeable when Liverpool have the ball there. They're just tucking Coutinho in that left-hand side there to try and make it a 4 in midfield rather than the 3 to make that extra number in there.
We're also on the red button, the BBC iPlayer and the BBC Sport website tonight with our commentary. Tomorrow night we're in Amsterdam. Thursday night we're in Valencia. The European Games live from inside the stadium come thick and fast. And this is national radio commentary exclusive to BBC Radio 5 live this evening. 0-0. Henderson looks to turn midway through the Barcelona half. Matip, forward ball. Shaqiri, favoured left foot. Tried to play it forward, but it went behind Mane, and ter Stegen will clear. But it's been a very lively start, both on and off the pitch. 4 minutes played, 0-0. Roberto will go back to ter Stegen.
I thought Shaqiri would have been better off having a shot there. You know, he tried to pick his head up and play the pass. Instead, they had a pop-it goal. It's only 22 yards out.
Fallen a little bit out of favour as the Swiss international. Last start before tonight was against Leicester City on the 30th of January. Hasn't scored since Boxing Day against Newcastle United here. You were here that day, weren't you?
I was here.
11 games without a goal for Shaqiri. It's that front three with Origi and Mane in the absence of Firmino and Salah. They're hoping that Salah will be back for the final day. 5 Live will bring you all the drama. Manchester City 95 points, Liverpool 94. What a titanic tussle that has been. Manchester City are at Brighton, Liverpool are at home to Wolves. That's on Sunday, but this is the Champions League and it's live on 5 Live. The ball is bowled out by Alisson, the bearded goalkeeper, all in grey. Robertson plays it forward on this near side, the left. Piqué right behind Mane, stabs it out of play for a throw that Liverpool want to take quickly. Milner will leave it to Robertson. They've been playing for just over 5 minutes. Fabinho out to Mane on this near side, the left. Level of the penalty area, they've doubled up on him. Challenge comes in from Vidal behind for a corner kick, Liverpool.
And that was good from Alisson, you know, when he collects that ball there, he gets it and he fizzes that ball out to the fullback with pace on it, just to keep the momentum going, and they go straight up the other end and get the corner.
Cries of Liverpool, 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 as Alexander-Arnold, the young England international, comes across to this near side, the left, to take it in front of the travelling section of support from Barcelona. Look how crowded that 6-yard area is. There is a clutch of luminous shirts. There's 4 red shirts in there as well, as it's played in towards the near post from Alexander-Arnold in the corner. Henderson tries to play it back to him. Interception from Rakitic, sliding, and then Milner inside the centre circle, back to Alisson just outside the D of his penalty area at the Kop end at Anfield. 6 minutes played, 0-0. Shaqiri collects a diagonal ball, goes infield to Matip. Robertson is on the outside of him on this near side. Matip there with a diagonal ball. Mane has popped up on the right, actually gets there. Mane nicks it inside. Henderson into the penalty area. Henderson on the follow-up. Origi, the flag stays down, and Liverpool have made the perfect start inside 7 minutes. That's the early goal they wanted. They lead by a goal to 0. It's Origi.
What a start for Liverpool. If you thought this place was rocking beforehand, listen to it now. A crossfield ball from Fabinho, who then finds Henderson in there. Thought he'd fluffed the chance. Keeper makes a good save. Origi tucks it into the back of the net. They're going crazy.
It will be checked as a matter of course by VAR, but the goal stands, and Liverpool have the start that they wanted. Divock Origi, they're on the attack again. Milner to Mane. You think,
but that was brilliant play from Mane, you know, because he read the poor header from Alba, I think it was. He tried to head it back, but he intercepted that and he kept that ball moving.
And Origi on the follow-up from ter Stegen, who just couldn't keep it out from Henderson. Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. Suarez, though, is on the attack, running forward over on that far side. Matip comes across. Liverpool have a goal. The crucial factor is they still have to deny Barcelona from scoring, because one goal for Barcelona and Liverpool then will require 5. But in terms of making the perfect start, Liverpool have just produced it.
Didn't Suarez say he was going to be respectful in front of the cop?
A leopard cannot change its spots. So, Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. They trail 3-1 on aggregate. Corner kick though for Barcelona over on that far side in front of the cop. In it goes. Shaqiri on the edge of the area has sliced his clearance. Touched forward by Alexander-Arnold. Mane's been everywhere. He's been on the left, he's been on the right. Origi might, as the back pass went to ter Stegen, Origi, and he put out an outstretched foot, might have got there. Shaqiri. Liverpool have momentum. Henderson. Far side the right. They've just got to keep their composure. But they lead by a goal to nil.
I thought Origi could have stuck his foot out there, you know, and got that. That was a terrible back pass. I just thought, I don't know why he didn't.
Well, I spoke to many people in the football world over the last few days, and I said, if it could happen, there's one place where you would say it wouldn't, it be Anfield. And certainly in these opening 9 minutes or so, they are threatening to produce the unexpected as Mane cuts forward, goes down, he's told to get up by the Turkish referee. Cüneyt Çakır went down a little bit too easily. Liverpool pick up the loose ball. Liverpool at the minute though, Alan, are winning every ball. They are so superior and sharper.
And that ball there that Van Dijk has played has been a key already. There's been one from Matip and then another one from Van Dijk that got Liverpool in front, and they also, when Origi chased that back pass down, that was also a long ball.
Ball drilled out from that far side. Alexander-Arnold, who still stayed out on this near side, the left, couldn't keep it in play. Is that a permanent switch at the minute? They don't seem willing to change, do they? Alexander-Arnold stayed on the left and Robertson the left back on the right. Here is Suarez. Challenge comes in from Fabinho. What a challenge that was. Oh, he's got a yellow card for it. 70% possession for Liverpool in these early stages.
I thought that was a hard but a fair challenge, you know. Suarez went into it also aggressively, rolling over.
He got the ball. It was firm, very firm, but it looked a fair challenge. Fabinho, however, has been booked for that challenge on Suarez. Tell you what, Suarez certainly felt the effects of it, didn't it? Welcome back to Anfield.
And a couple of rolls over as well. But walking perfectly now.
Anfield's rocking. BBC Radio 5 Live and BBC Radio Merseyside. Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. We've been playing for just over 11 minutes. Barcelona have won 38 of 42 UEFA ties when they've won the first leg at home. I wasn't good at maths at school, so with the aid of a calculator I've worked out that is a 90% success ratio. You could say that's a 10% success chance for Liverpool, but then you're missing Firmino and Salah. Does it reduce that? They haven't told these Liverpool players, because if they want to fail in the most beautiful way, they have certainly started that in these opening 12 minutes as they lead by a goal to nil. And all of a sudden they can get our breaths because it's a goal kick to Barcelona. Origi's goal after 7 minutes for Liverpool, and that's why these Liverpool supporters still believe. ter Stegen to take the goal kick, looks to go right down the middle, but he's pulled it out of play, and it'll be a Liverpool throw on that far side. You see, even at 1-0 at half-time, attacking the Kop end, it's still on, isn't it?
It's still on because they haven't conceded yet. We said it was a brilliant opportunity for them, because they know they'd go after Barcelona and close them down. They did exactly that, and the crowd reacted to them as well. What a start for them.
It is the start that everybody inside Anfield of a Liverpool persuasion wanted. Fabinho lifts it across towards that far side. Now Alexander-Arnold is back in his customary position on that right-hand side. Goes out of play. It will be a Liverpool throw just short of the halfway line as it goes infield. Milner's going to come under pressure from Vidal. Turns, and his curling ball reaches the feet of Robertson. Head down over the halfway line. Messi goes to confront him. Robertson then midway through the Barcelona half tries to nick it inside. Mane has been superb.
Very sharp.
Here he is picking up that ball. His anticipation, he's reading everything at the minute. He's playing as a midfielder as well as an attacker. Van Dijk now at the back. Crossfield ball. Shaqiri brings it down off his left foot. Nice touch. Tries to wriggle away from his man. Goes to ground. No free kick. Barcelona under pressure. Will build from the back. Busquets looks to turn. Vidal. Closed down by Milner. Messi. Van Dijk chases him. Vidal quickly tries to switch play. Flag stays down over on that far side. Barcelona coming forward. Right hand side. Ball pulled back. Messi. Tipped over by Alisson. Corner kick.
Brilliant play from both Coutinho and Alba down that left hand side, and just got to the byline and pulled it back for Messi there. Good save. First time they've been a real threat down there.
Alisson had to be alert, comfortable height, round head height to tip it around for a corner kick. Liverpool still lead by a goal to nil. The Barcelona goal would really deflate the atmosphere. Corner kick is swung over, headed away by Matic, collected by Shaqiri. Corner of his own penalty area, drifts out towards the right touchline and will win a throw. Didn't really have much else on the Swiss international. As Alexander-Arnold will go across towards the far side to take the throw. Not much movement for him. If you've just joined us, Origi has scored for Liverpool after 7 minutes. They lead by a goal to nil on the night. Liverpool have never lost both legs of a European semi-final. They are a club with a proud and illustrious history in this competition. And despite the odds being stacked against them, they're giving it a go as you'd expect. Piqué plays it forward. Last time Barcelona lost by 3 goals to nil was when they lost in the competition last year to Roma. Roma, though, had the benefit of an away goal from the Nou Camp before they return to the Stadio Olimpico. There is no insurance policy for Liverpool. That's why they have to guard against the Barcelona goal tonight. As Roberto plays the ball forward, Busquets sweeps it down blindly. Fabinho makes the challenge against Messi. Alba on that far side. Coutinho is ahead of him. Former Liverpool player. Comes under a bit of pressure. Busquets, Vidal. Now they're seeing a lot more of the ball of Barcelona as they trail by a goal to nil. 16 minutes played. Busquets plays it forward. Alba strokes it back. Opportunity. Messi wanted too many touches. Now the flag is raised. The Liverpool fans aren't happy, but the UEFA officials are told to delay the flag.
What was he doing passing then? He's through one-on-one and goal. He picks his head up and tries to find Messi instead of going for the goal.
Surprised that he seems so reluctant. Shaqiri, Fabinho, forward of the centre circle. Robertson, near side the left, about 10 yards in from the touchline. Goes back to Milner. Van Dijk.
Much better from Barcelona that though, wasn't it? Keeping the ball, passing it, everyone getting a touch of it. Beautiful run from Alba down that left-hand side.
And you could sense the nervousness as well when Barcelona are in possession, because everybody is aware of what a Barcelona goal would do to the dynamic of the tie. Henderson, the dynamic of a tie. Can you imagine what this place will go like if Liverpool go 2-0 up? Mane brings it down off his chest, right corner of the penalty area, tries to get away from his man, plays it in. Lenglet was behind him. Low cross, cleared by Piqué. Back out towards that right-hand side. Henderson plays it back. Alexander-Arnold scoops the ball forward. Shaqiri was there. Lenglet will turn. Stab back. Penalty area. It goes to and cleared away. Swept downfield then by Piqué. Headed back by Matic. Comes under pressure Milner from Vidal. Wins the ball in the halfway line. Messi now running at the heart of the Liverpool defence to Coutinho. Good save by Alisson and pushes the ball away from Suarez. Very good save. Barcelona are still threatening. Roberto inside. Rakitic. Little flick there by Coutinho. Alba on the overlap in towards the near post. Chell behind for a corner kick.
Brilliant from Lionel Messi. James Milner gets the ball nicked off him on the halfway line. Messi's driving forward and he just pushes that out to the left hand side for Coutinho, and Alisson did very well, because he didn't push it back into the middle of the goal, he pushed it away from goal. Very good save.
It's been an excellent Champions League semi-final second leg on 5 Live. Corner kick for Barcelona, didn't beat the first man, headed away. Barcelona with Messi! Strikes it just wide, left-footed edge of the area, pulled it. That looked close.
What a game we've got on here. It's end-to-end. Barcelona are finding their passing moves now, and he's hanging around on the edge of the box from the corner there, and just as we've seen pulling the trigger there, you're thinking, oh no, but it just goes wide.
Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. Alisson to Messi. Tomorrow night we're in Amsterdam as Tottenham will look to try and get the early goal to wipe out that Donny van de Beek goal that they conceded at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this time last week. Here we are though at Anfield as Van Dijk picks up on a loose ball and just plays it forward. Fabinho. Robertson now the left back to Fabinho just outside the centre circle. Matip on the halfway line plays it forward. Origi turns, sharp turn as well. Origi coming forward, loses out to Vidal. Liverpool win it back through Henderson. Fabinho plays it forward. Referee though has given a free kick in favour of Barcelona.
It's a similar tackle to Fabinho's, wasn't it, that Milner? I just thought that was hard and fair as well. Was he a little bit late though?
It was on Sergio Roberto.
Takes a little bit of the ball, but his follow-through catches him as well, doesn't it?
Yep. So it's a free kick to Barcelona. Alan Shearer with us here on BBC Radio 5 Live. I don't know what it is about you, but you always seem to attract the exciting games.
I thought you were going to say the goals.
Well, we know that. Everybody knows that. Your record speaks for itself. But every time you appear on 5 Live, I don't think you've done a duffer yet, have you?
Don't speak too soon.
Alisson clears downfield, Liverpool 1-0 up. 20 minutes played. And there's 2 balls in operation at the minute, and that's why there is a delay. So it's a Barcelona throw over on that far side. Certainly the Liverpool supporters know how to generate an atmosphere on a European night. That was late.
Milner this time, wasn't it, on Suarez?
Of all of them, that's the one where you'd say maybe a yellow card. Because he was late, yet Fabinho was booked, Henderson was given a warning, and Milner was very fortunate, I think, to avoid a yellow. Suarez, who's put on a little bit of timber, hasn't he?
Suarez not so quick. Or is it getting on a bit?
But it was his goal last week, his first, typically, in the Champions League against his former side, that set Barcelona on their way to a 3-0 victory in the Nou Camp. Of course, Messi added his magic in the last quarter of an hour. And Messi, who has a record of scoring against English opposition, mind you, with 600 goals, he has a record of scoring against anybody, really. But Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. As Henderson downfield finds Mane all alone in the centre circle, comes forward, Vidal in pursuit. Mane plays it forward, Henderson had made a run through, comes out from the Barcelona clearance to Fabinho. Shaqiri floats it in, headed away by Lenglet, picked back up by Robertson. Henderson is there, takes a deflection, cleared away by Alba, and it comes off an outstretched leg of Fabinho and out of play for a Barcelona throw on the far side, the left. 1-0 Liverpool.
They're worried about Mane. They don't know whether to go tight on him or sit off on him, and at the minute they're doing neither, and he's causing them all sorts of problems. He had a brilliant start to the game, he has. Good work from Robertson again down the left hand side, just pulling it back to the edge of the box.
Mane, who has scored 11 goals in his last 11 Anfield appearances, is having an excellent game. He is being a real nuisance. He is being a pest. But the referee has given a foul against Mane, which has been taken by Barcelona, that free kick. Rakitic, they'll want to try and slow things down. The tempo won't suit Barcelona the way that Liverpool are playing. Harrying and hassling and trying to put them under pressure. Leading by a goal to nil midway through this first half. Piqué now will come forward. And Van Dijk just wrestles Suarez to the floor, plays it early. Mane inside the penalty area. Mane waits. Inside left channel, gets the shot away, comes out to Robertson, beaten away by Ter Stegen. That was moving in the air. Ter Stegen made a flying save. As again Suarez goes to ground, and the referee has brought it, rolling around, and gets the free kick. And Suarez wants the referee to show a yellow card to Van Dijk.
That was brilliant from Van Dijk again, you know. He just took the ball off Suarez in front of him and then placed a beautiful ball into Mane, who was left one-on-one. His touch just took him too far towards the byline and then pulled it back for Robertson to have that stinging shot into the goalkeeper.
They adored him. At times they're defending him when he was a Liverpool player. He scored 69 goals in 110 appearances in the Premier League. But he's just been, with cries of cheat, 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 labelled at the Uruguayan. Liverpool have a slender advantage on the night. They still trail by 2 goals on aggregate. 5 Live and BBC Radio Merseyside here at Anfield. Matty pops it up. Alexander-Arnold down into the ground. Henderson to Shaqiri. Shaqiri plays it forward. Mane again in between the 2 central defenders. Henderson again does well to read that, heads it forward. Milner plays it out towards Origi. Origi's ball into the penalty area, cleared away by Piqué. Henderson keeps making those late runs into the penalty area. The booze will tell you that Suarez is on the ball. And Van Dijk once again was putting him under pressure. Messi, little touch with the head there to Alba. Back to Messi, over the halfway line. Rakitic, frenetic second leg of this semi-final. Ball played up towards Suarez. Excellent defending by Robertson. On the cover, the left back with an outstretched foot just to guide it to Alisson to prevent the ball from reaching Suarez.
Beautiful tackle that was, timed to perfection, wasn't it? Because you just saw Suarez drifting in, trying to get in behind him there.
Rakitic now will come running forward for Barcelona. Alba making ground on that far side. The left back reaches the ball. Alba's cross from the left hand side. Messi heads it on. Headed away by Fabinho. Mane on the edge of his area. He will clear. He's everywhere. It's Sadio Mane. Origi holds the ball up. Out towards Shaqiri. Shaqiri now runs at Busquets. Comes on the inside. And then he just loses the ball, and Lenglet steps forward and then gives the ball away.
The pace of this game is just relentless. I'm amazed at Barcelona, because every time they get a free kick or a throw-in, they're taking it quickly. I thought they'd try and kill the game.
They're being sucked into Liverpool's passage of play. They're trying to match them stride for stride, matching them with the tempo. It suits Liverpool. It's like 2 heavyweight boxers slugging it out. The worry though for Liverpool is that a Barcelona goal will be the equivalent of a knockout blow, and that's what Liverpool still have to guard against. That they lead by a goal to nil, but Liverpool in these 26 minutes, and in particular Mane, have been fantastic. Rakitic. But you'd think with the experience that Barcelona have, they would try to kill the tempo. They would try to silence the crowd.
Look, you got Busquets and Piqué in there, Messi in there. I'm absolutely right. I just think one of them would put their foot on the ball and just say, no, we're going to control this game, or try and control this game at our pace. But they've just gone after it. They say exactly the same as what Liverpool have.
Intoxicating. Not only is the spectacle, but also as the atmosphere, as these 2 sides battle it out for a place in the final in Madrid, where Barcelona are on course for a treble. They've wrapped up the title. They've got the Copa del Rey against Valencia in Seville to look forward to on the 25th of this month, and then they want to be in Madrid for the Champions League final. Liverpool still posing questions. They lead by a goal to nil. Busquets to Rakitic. Now the game is just starting to slow down, and Barcelona are doing what we've been talking about that they weren't before. Lenglet forward, Coutinho out towards that far side. Rakitic keeping the ball. Rakitic makes the run down the left-hand side. Suarez making a run into the penalty area. Vidal is also forward. Little touch by Suarez. Messi looking to turn. Takes it outside the penalty area with his back to goal. Here is Messi, plays it forward, Rakitic with the cross and turned behind by Robertson.
Messi just hanging around the 18-yard box, when he picks his head up and he sees Rakitic run into that 18-yard box, and he on the volley just tries to ping it across the goal there, but good defending again from Robertson, I think it was, who got it away.
In the build-up to that attack, Liverpool were complaining that Coutinho had checked Fabinho as the corner is taken short on this right-hand side. They're attacking the Kop end, playing from left to right. Messi swings over the cross. It's deep inside the penalty area. Flags up on this near side. The cheers will tell you that.
One guess who was offside.
Suarez. And Liverpool take the free kick short. Just under half an hour. Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. Shaqiri. Fabinho, Alexander-Arnold will get a throw. That game against Borussia Dortmund will live long in the memory in 2016. And I remember, in fact it might have been a Coutinho goal in the second half. They were saying, I wonder what that'll do for the atmosphere. I said, that's what it does for the atmosphere, and the same applies tonight. If Liverpool were to score the second goal, to take them within touching distance of Barcelona, as Barcelona have two players down, Jordi Alba. I'm trying to see who the other player is on that far side. Alba is back on his feet. Lenglet is the other one who's down. And now all of a sudden, it seems like they're tactics.
We can have a little bit of a breather now. There's a stoppage in the game.
There hasn't been too much opportunity for that, for what has been a breathless first 30 minutes here at Anfield. And in this stoppage, Jurgen Klopp is having a word with his lieutenant James Milner down in front of us. And what's it going to be? Is it going to be a drop ball?
Barcelona will have to give it back to Liverpool, because Liverpool had possession.
So it is knocked back by Rakitic, and Alisson will chest the ball forward. Fabinho, Van Dijk midway through the Liverpool half, now with Matip. Henderson's forward on the right, Origi and Mane through the middle, Milner's on the left-hand side. So they have width as Origi drifts out towards Henderson, the two combine. Origi back to Henderson, nice little turn, runs into trouble, loses the ball. Barcelona with Busquets, turns, and Alba will clear. Henderson has stayed down, and therefore there is another stoppage in play. And that's the last thing that Liverpool would want, because he's shaking his head, Jurgen Klopp, muttering to himself, because he knows that he can't afford another injury, and not when you've got the energetic Henderson being that driving force from midfield. But Henderson's not moving.
Well, it was good play from him and Origi, and good interplay between the both of them. Little 1-2 give and go, and he just overruns it, does Henderson, and gets caught on the knee a little bit late.
So Henderson is getting treatment, and Jurgen Klopp will be anxiously watching on. Wijnaldum would be the natural replacement, because the other substitutes, Brewster and Woodburn, very young, Sturridge, Gomez and Lovren. So Wijnaldum would be the one. In fact, Wijnaldum is already taking off his training top, so Wijnaldum is getting stripped and ready for action. But the fact that he didn't move was an ominous sign, wasn't it, Alan?
Yeah, he was, as I said, he just overran that ball, so he was lunging in to get the tackle, and I thought it was Lenglet that caught him late, because he just got to the ball before him. But we said Liverpool would get chances in the game. They've got one goal, could have had another one, but for a couple of decent saves, they've had to rely on their goalkeeper, also Alisson, to pull off a save or two. But it's been what has it been? A cracking 32 minutes it's been.
Henderson is still down at the moment. 32 minutes on the clock. This is a lengthy stoppage in play as Wijnaldum waits to come on. A reminder that tomorrow night we are live in Amsterdam. Ajax against Tottenham. Ajax, of course, lead by 1-0 from the first leg in North London a week ago. And on Thursday night we'll have commentary from the Mestalla. Valencia against Arsenal. Arsenal, who have a 3-1 advantage, with updates of Chelsea against Eintracht Frankfurt, 1-1 from the first leg in Germany. Henderson is up on his feet. He's walking a little gingerly, but he's over on that far side. Gets a nice ovation from the Liverpool supporters, and the Liverpool captain looks like he might well be in a position to continue. He's trying to walk it off. It's a drop ball. Liverpool will sportingly give the ball back to Barcelona as we have 12 minutes to go to half-time, and Henderson returns to the field of play. BBC Radio 5 Live and Radio Merseyside. Liverpool lead by 1-0. Ter Stegen picks the ball up. Two central defenders have peeled out wide, but Liverpool, with a combination of Shaqiri and Origi Mane from right to left, have prevented the ball being thrown out short, so he has to go long. Alexander-Arnold has it now midway through his own half. He turns and plays it forward. PK will volley the ball away downfield. Header from Van Dijk drifts out towards that far side to right, and Alexander-Arnold will play the ball forward. Last touch ran off Origi. A Barcelona throw on that left-hand side. That stoppage in play has just unsettled the rhythm of the game, hasn't it?
And the crowd have just gone a little bit quiet for the first time as well.
Throw that Liverpool will take. Alexander-Arnold back to Matip. Alisson from his feet to Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk, his 150th appearance for an English club, his 50th in European competition, who's been immense this season for Liverpool, as the ball is given away cheaply. Suarez turns, Messi behind him, coming onto the ball now. Messi, though, is challenged by Henderson. Vidal slides in to win it against Henderson. Messi loses out. Milner takes it off his toes. Milner now coming forward over the halfway line, through the centre circle, throws it forward. Lenglet. Well, Lenglet appeared to check Mane, but referee Cüneyt Çakır is certainly not endearing himself to the Liverpool supporters, says no foul.
Great play from James Milner. He gets the ball off Messi and he drives it forward, and he just passes that ball in behind there, and he just sticks his arm out there and says, no way are you running past me, Mane.
Ball cleared by Ter Stegen. Robertson challenges Sergio Roberto. Vidal plays it forward. Messi releases it. Jordi Alba comes forward now, the left back over the halfway line. Vidal, little back heel, touches the ball to Messi. Suarez sweeps it out now to Roberto, right corner of the penalty area. Low ball in, cleared by Van Dijk. Back to Roberto, plays it in again. Headed away by Van Dijk once more. Liverpool lead by 1-0. And we have 10 minutes of this incredible first half remaining, as Vidal then has caught Milner. And the ironic cheers will tell you that decision has gone in favour of the home side.
There is so much going on off the ball here. Is Suarez running, trying to get into the box. Matip blocks him. Then they're complaining that they're having a little pop at Messi. It's happened all over the pitch.
Liverpool 1, Barcelona 0. 9 minutes of normal time remain in the first half. Liverpool in all red, playing from right to left. Milner plays it short and forward. Origi just over the halfway line, running in field now. Forward ball to Henderson. Henderson holds on to it midway through the Barcelona half and finds Milner. Milner plays it down the left-hand side. Mane has taken PK with him. Mane does the little step over just outside the penalty area, down towards the byline, works over the cross. Coutinho inside his own penalty area plays it away. It's retrieved though by Shaqiri. Fabinho back to Shaqiri. Shaqiri with a cross, too close to Ter Stegen.
Coutinho doesn't like what he's having to do because the fullbacks are pushing that far on, and Shaqiri on that other side as well. Coutinho's having to defend in his own 6-yard box.
The voice of Alan Shearer on BBC Radio 5 Live here at Anfield. Exclusive national radio commentary from BBC 5 Live. Ball played forward, up towards Mane, challenged by Roberto. Picked up by Rakitic, the Croatian international. Runs forward, then plays it back to the halfway line. in their luminous shirts and shorts, playing from left to right. Barcelona with Busquets being held a little bit by Fabinho. Free kick that Busquets will take. Plays it out towards Jordi Alba. Tried to lay it off inside first time. Stopped by Liverpool. Henderson looks up. Looks for the searching diagonal ball. Glance over the shoulder by Sergio Roberto. Mane was chasing him. Plays it back to Ter Stegen.
It's exactly the same thing again. They get the foul on straight away, hand on the ball, and they want to get the ball back into play as quick as possible.
7 minutes to go to half time. Messi plays it forward. Coutinho lifts it. Van Dijk will head it away, and then Robertson will head the ball in field. Matip and Van Dijk combine, clear the danger for Liverpool. Barcelona have it though once again. Busquets just outside the centre circle. Ball played forward. Messi was onside. Alexander-Arnold had played him on. Alexander-Arnold prevents the ball from reaching Alba. Back with Alexander-Arnold. Clears the left-footed downfield. And Lenglet will go across. Lenglet keeps the ball in play, plays it back to Ter Stegen, has to clear it hurriedly, comes to Fabinho, forward ball to Milner. Milner gets it out from underneath his feet. Fabinho, forward of the centre circle, now to Mane. On the overlap is Robertson if he wants him, just outside the penalty area. Mane has his attempted cross charged down, picked up by Milner. Mane comes under pressure, challenged by Vidal, inside now to Messi. Messi has to deal with Fabinho, and then Mane gets something on the ball, but it still somehow sticks to the feet of Messi, who runs back into the centre circle. Vidal, the Chilean. Almost every outfield player is in the Liverpool half. Liverpool have two banks of four. Back behind the ball is Rakitic. Tries to curl it out to Jordi Alba, and again it goes out of play for a throw.
He is so good at that, isn't he, Lionel Messi? When he gets that ball and running up with his left foot, he's so strong in possession. Fabinho has one kick at him, then Mane has another kick at him, and he still manages to keep hold of the ball.
Robertson is down. Jurgen Klopp has already had cause for concern with Jordan Henderson and a knock to the knee, and now Robertson at the moment is the physio coming on to tend to the Scottish international. And again there's a rather resigned look on the face of Jurgen Klopp as his name rings around Anfield for somebody who is so popular here and has been such a bargain of a signing. £8 million from Hull.
Magnificent season he's had.
Spotted by Steve Bruce when he was the Hull City manager, and it was certainly an excellent bit of business. You know, you're talking about Messi. It was a stat I saw in the Daily Mail from Dominic King last week when he'd scored his 600th goal for Barcelona, that Ian Rush and Wayne Rooney, the record goal scorers for Liverpool and Manchester United, a tally of 346 and 253 goals combined. Still, Messi outscores them. That speaks volumes.
It's not a bad record, is it? It is absolutely ridiculous. 600 goals.
Robertson, with the applause, I'm sure you've realised he's back to his feet and ready to come on. And we have 4.5 minutes as the ball went back to Alisson, and as he acrobatically volleyed the ball away, was being closed down by Suarez. Liverpool still lead by 1-0. The crucial bit is the nil, because that means that there is still genuine hope. A 3-0 scoreline at the end of 90 minutes and we go to extra time. And we all know what Liverpool can do in the second half of games. Messi, Vidal, Messi, closed down by Fabinho, but he manages to wriggle away from Fabinho. Messi still going, just outside the D, goes back with Sergio Roberto, the right back. Vidal with his Mohican. Roberto. Liverpool just keeping their shape. Barcelona have the ball. Vidal gives it away. Milner plays it forward. Mane stabs it back. Milner plays a diagonal ball forward. Fabinho opens up his body, looks for the ball through the middle towards Shaqiri, and cleared away by Ter Stegen, who came out of his penalty area. Matip midway through the Liverpool half directs his header out towards the right, scampering after it. Alexander-Arnold midway through the Barcelona half. Alexander-Arnold comes in field. Shaqiri plays it forward. Does it reach Mane? It was an outstretched leg that took it away from Mane and into the hands of Ter Stegen.
Just Gerard Piqué stuck that left leg out just at the last minute there when Mane was running in behind him. A vital touch.
The Liverpool crowd playing their part too.
They are not changing Barcelona. They're still looking for their goal. They still want their fullbacks to push as far forward as Liverpool's are.
Origi for Liverpool. Midway through the Barcelona half, goes on the outside of Rakitic. Origi, right hand side of the penalty area, fires it in low. Piqué stood firm in the challenge with Mane. Henderson to Robertson, shot down, they're appealing for handball, it'll go behind for a corner kick.
It's good play from Origi down that right hand side. He chose not to cross it the first time, but then put the ball in. Mane nearly got to it. It comes out to Robertson, and Vidal goes to close him down, and the shout from the Anfield road end was handball, but no, it's gone out for that corner.
That's the end that Alan Shearer's talking about, that Liverpool are attacking in all red, playing from right to left. Shaqiri on this near side. Going to be an out-swinging corner from the left, flicked on at the near post, drops to Alexander-Arnold down into the ground. Rakitic will lead the break for Barcelona, and Messi just waits. It's Piqué striding through the middle. Messi, though, will curl the ball out towards that far side to Jordi Alba. Central position, back towards Messi, to Piqué. Piqué goes to ground. Liverpool now can break, and Piqué's out of position. But there are still 4 Barcelona shirts to Liverpool's red of 2. And Barcelona curbed the counter-attack that never really had gained enough momentum. But it is helter-skelter stuff here at Anfield.
It's incredible that one, wasn't it? They get the defend from the corner, and the furthest man forward, and you look up, is Piqué. That tells you how they're going to play and how they're going to carry on trying to score that goal.
It's been a fabulous first half, where Liverpool lead by 1-0. Vidal, Rakitic in the centre circle. Rakitic to Busquets. Busquets with a curling ball to Sergio Roberto. The Barcelona right back is faced by Robertson. Vidal. There will be, I would imagine, at least 3, maybe even 4 minutes of added on time. Messi collects the ball just outside the centre circle. And now almost at walking pace, casually plays it to Coutinho. Back with Busquets. Sergio Roberto. Liverpool still working hard off the ball. Milner pushes Barcelona and Piqué back. Lenglet clears downfield, strikes it long. Matip, though, with a drop-down header to reach Alexander-Arnold. And he plays it forward, but it goes out of play. It'll be a Barcelona throw on that far side, the left, as we're about to find out how much added on time there will be. I don't know about you, but I need a breather at half-time.
It's just been absolutely relentless, hasn't it? It's been non-stop from that very first whistle.
4 minutes of added on time, which we're now into here at Anfield. Minimum of 4 minutes. Milner goes back. Alisson plays it out to this near side. His left back Robertson clears left-footed. Origi didn't work hard enough when they were away to Porto in the Estadio Dragao in the previous round, but he certainly put a little bit more of a shift in tonight, as Busquets has left one on Fabinho and he's shown a yellow card.
He's lucky there, you know, and runs into him, leading with his elbow. Just turns on the side, which the referee might see, and that might just save him.
So Sergio Busquets shown a yellow card on the stroke of half-time. Fabinho himself was booked earlier in the half. Still Liverpool lead by 1-0. Are they able to fashion one more opportunity in this first half, or will they wait for words of wisdom from Jurgen Klopp in the half-time break? Chance to re-energise the batteries, and those batteries certainly will need recharging. Giving it everything in this first 45 minutes and some. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Alisson will play the ball short. Matip. Fabinho in front of him now on the ball, just outside the centre circle. Milner, Robertson, like a Duracell bunny. Andrew Robertson talking of batteries, the way that he gets up and down this near side the left. Milner plays it forward, but it sails into the arms of Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen will hold on to the ball. It's been such a captivating first half though.
So fast.
Suarez trying to get away from Matip. Matip deals with it. Here is Fabinho. Fabinho opens it up. Robertson. Shaqiri. Oh, he sold Robertson short with that pass, and Vidal was able to intercept. Messi threads it forward. Sergio Roberto joining the attack. Sergio Roberto back to Messi. Messi's pulled it wide. Never struck it cleanly outside the air off his left foot, always going away from goal for a goal kick. 1-0 Liverpool.
Sloppy, wasn't it, from Shaqiri to give that simple pass away to allow Barcelona to attack that back four Liverpool, particularly that man Messi with his quick feet.
Liverpool have never lost a home leg in a European Cup semi-final. They've won 8 and they've drawn 2. They're leading here by a goal to 0, but as it stands they'll still be going out of the competition. They need to summon up 2 more goals without any reply from Barcelona. Origi near side the left, just outside the penalty area. Vidal makes the challenge. It's a corner kick for Liverpool in stoppage time.
He's been impressive as well, you know, Origi. He's led the line very well, pace, his touch has been good, he's brought people into the game, got his team into the corner.
Corner kick then for Liverpool that Milner will take. Matip and Fabinho are in there, headed away by Suarez at the near post. Shaqiri's header inadvertently will go towards Jordi Alba, up towards the halfway line on the left hand side, back inside to Coutinho. Suarez plodding on ahead of him. Messi waits, Messi's ball, flag stays down. Alisson makes the save to keep out Jordi Alba. Another good save from Alisson. That's his 3rd of this first half.
Corner for Liverpool, wasn't it? That again, Barcelona. That was the left back furthest forward this time with a one-on-one with Alisson. Good save.
And there is the half-time whistle for what has been a breathless first half, where Liverpool still have hope, but still have work to do. They made the perfect start with Origi's goal after 7 minutes, but Alisson has denied Barcelona on 3 occasions. It has been a terrific first half, and at the break it's Liverpool 1, Barcelona 0. Well, Shaqiri's out there, Henderson is out there. I wondered if Henderson's knee injury that he picked up that knock was not going to make him come out for the second half with Wijnaldum stripped and ready for action. The player who hasn't come out is Robertson. So Milner looks like he's going to fill in at left back for Wijnaldum to replace Robertson. So that is indeed the Liverpool change. So Andrew Robertson unable to start the second half, as Liverpool now would have Alisson in goal, a back four of Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Milner, a midfield of Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Henderson, with Shaqiri, Origi and Mane. Barcelona are unchanged. Ter Stegen in goal, Sergio Roberto, Gerard Piqué, Clement Lenglet, Jordi Alba. Midfield of Vidal, Busquets and Rakitic, Messi, Suarez and Coutinho. We're back underway for the second half, where Liverpool lead by a goal to 0. They trail 3-1 on aggregate, and Liverpool in all red are attacking as we look in the main stand from left to right. Therefore they are attacking the Kop end, as Alexander-Arnold will switch play out to Milner, now playing as a left back. The versatile Milner forward to Mane. Mane back with Milner. Jurgen Klopp yesterday was talking about, we will give it a try, let's take it step by step. Well, if the first 45 minutes are a big step, they now need to build on it as the cross comes in from the left hand side and it goes behind for a corner kick. And Liverpool, as we all know, have produced some remarkable comebacks in the second half. 3 goals in a 6-minute spell in Istanbul, 3 goals in the last 26 minutes in that epic tie against Borussia Dortmund. They require 2 in the next 45 without any reply from Barcelona to take us to extra time. Corner kick, Shaqiri to take it, didn't beat the first man, comes out to Van Dijk, swings his left foot at that. Barcelona in their luminous shirts will break from right to left, and it's dealt with by Henderson to prevent for Coutinho get the ball first, out for a Barcelona throw. Alan Shearer.
Well, no Firmino, no Salah, now no Robertson. This would be incredible, wouldn't it, from Liverpool if they were to get through this?
Well, I was listening to the commentary with Mark Lawrenson and John Murray on the way back from Molineux at the weekend, and John was talking to Laura, just saying if Liverpool were to do it, and Mark Lawrenson said it would be the greatest ever European comeback. And Salah, 26 goals, Firmino with his 16, missing 42 goals worth. Also the work rate that Firmino does as well off the ball, and they are two huge losses for this Liverpool side, and now without Robertson, they will hope that he's okay to recover for that final game of the season against Wolves at the weekend. But this is the Champions League, and the ball is threaded through to Shaqiri on the right hand side, left-footed cross. Wijnaldum was waiting, and it was just taken off his head by Sergio Roberto. Out of play it goes. Liverpool want to take the throw quickly. On the left hand side, Milner to Fabinho. Back with Van Dijk. Every outfield player is in the Barcelona half away towards our right hand side. Milner. They had to produce the perfect performance and gain the perfect result. They lead by a goal to nil. Milner with a throw. Mane. The ubiquitous Mane just loses his footing and cleared then by Piqué. Towering header by Van Dijk, and it runs away from Origi and out of play for a throw.
It's good play from Shaqiri on this right hand side. He just cuts back on his left, and he picks his head up and he looks at the far post, sees Wijnaldum there, and it just didn't have enough on the cross to reach him.
Headed forward by Milner. Busquets slides into that. Matip though will get there first and brings the ball forward, almost runs into trouble, plays it back. Fabinho out to Milner. Milner now as a left back, remember, back inside to Fabinho, 10 yards forward of the centre circle, chips it out towards Origi, prevented from reaching to it by Sergio Roberto, gives the ball away. The referee's definitely not a homer, is he? The way that he keeps on giving the decisions to Barcelona, and that will be a free kick to Barcelona over on that far side. Only twice in a European Cup semi-final has a team squandered a 3-goal advantage. Panathinaikos in 71 when they lost 4-1 to Red Star Belgrade. Panathinaikos overcame Red Star Belgrade. They lost 4-1 but won the second leg 3-0. And Barcelona themselves actually against Gothenburg in 86, they lost the first leg 3-0, won the second leg by the same scoreline and went through on a penalty shootout. History not on Liverpool's side. The odds firmly stacked against Liverpool, but certainly on the evidence of what we've seen so far, are giving it a damn fine go. Ball played forward by Wijnaldum. Mane takes it on into the penalty area, and it's just taken away from him by Sergio Roberto for a corner kick. Never really in full control.
No, he's made an instant impact, hasn't he, Wijnaldum, picking the ball up there, picking his head up, looking at Mane, who was 20-25 yards ahead of him, but he just couldn't get that ball under control. Tried to take it on his thigh, which then gave the defender time to come and poke it away for another corner.
It's been a thrilling second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Liverpool wants a second goal. In comes the corner kick, beaten out by the goalkeeper Ter Stegen from Van Dijk, who just hooked his left leg around it on the edge of the 6-yard box, and Ter Stegen, it was straight at him, somehow swatted the ball away.
Well, it was Alexander-Arnold this time with the ball in, whips it in. Van Dijk too strong, I think it was, for Piqué, and he just flicks his leg around it, back heel straight at the goalkeeper.
Anywhere else it would have been interesting. Barcelona now on the attack. Suarez inside the penalty area, another good save from Alisson. Suarez against his former club. Excellent strong wrist by Alisson, who was down, and to make the save. It's his fourth crucial save of this terrific second semi-final.
Brilliant from Barcelona. They hit them on the counter-attack, and Suarez running in behind one-on-one from a tight angle. But what another impressive save from Alisson.
He is doing his bit. You don't need to be reminded of the significance of a Barcelona goal. Rakitic strokes the ball back to Ter Stegen. Busquets collects the ball off Piqué. Out towards Alba. Nicks it on the inside of Henderson. Runs into a bit of trouble. Well, he might have just caught a high foot there from Shaqiri on the hip, and the Turkish referee, Cüneyt Çakır, gives the free kick to Barcelona.
It was just because of Van Dijk went up for that corner. He couldn't get back in time when he finds himself in between Milner and running in behind Milner. It was a bit of a tight angle, but nevertheless still a good save.
Busquets forward. The voice of Alan Shearer with us on BBC Radio 5 Live. Our commentary is also on BBC Radio Merseyside tonight. As Jordi Alba, the left back, plays it back. Messi strikes Fabinho, comes back to Messi. Sergio Roberto, midway through the Liverpool half. Busquets goes square. Fractionally backward of square for Rakitic, plays it forward. Alba volleys over the cross from the left-hand side, headed away by Van Dijk, headed further clear by Wijnaldum. Mane, almost like a one-man crusade from Sadio Mane, and he will get a free kick because it was deliberate handball by Rakitic.
Again, so good from Mane, the hold-up play, the strength to hold Rakitic off, so he has to foul him, yellow card. He has been magnificent, hasn't he, Mane, tonight?
He has certainly stepped up to the plate in the absence of Salah and Firmino, as the red and white scarves are being swirled around their heads from the Liverpool supporters inside Anfield. Their side lead by a goal to nil. They trail 3-1 on aggregate. We're on the red button tonight. We're also on the BBC Sport website and the BBC iPlayer, as well as Radio 5 Live and Radio Merseyside. Mane in a central position, out to Alexander-Arnold, heads it forward, but Henderson had vacated that space. Alexander-Arnold wins the ball back. Cross takes a deflection into the penalty area. Wijnaldum arriving, sweeps the ball in. Liverpool have a second goal, and all of a sudden the comeback is on. Life has really got interesting now inside Anfield. Liverpool 2, Barcelona 0.
Well, we mentioned the strength of Alexander-Arnold down the right-hand side. He goes, he looks up, he picks his head up in that wide position. There's no one in there, so he drags the ball forward into the 5 yards, then picks out Wijnaldum in the box. He does pick him out on that penalty spot. What a finish! Wijnaldum, he's made such a massive impact in this game, second half.
Do you believe? Inside Anfield, everybody wearing red and white believes. The scarves now are being swirled around their heads because they lead by 2 goals to nil, and we are only in the 9th minute of the second half.
Such clever play from Alexander-Arnold, because he picks his, there's no one in there, so he can't put it in there, and he waits again until someone's there, until he can pick them out, and that's someone, Wijnaldum, running in there, back of the net.
As a matter of course, it will be checked by VAR. That is why we are yet to restart. Cüneyt Çakır, who by the way was the referee when Manchester City played Tottenham in that epic tie last time around, so he knows all about VAR. Plays back underway. Liverpool 2-0. There's always that anxious wait, isn't there?
Here we go again. Listen to Anfield.
Now there is hope. Now there is belief. It's coursing through the veins of everybody. Origi turns inside the penalty area, delivers the cross. Shaqiri back to Milner on the left-hand side. Milner plays the ball to Shaqiri. Shaqiri with a cross. Wijnaldum! Unbelievable! Simply unbelievable! Wijnaldum again. Liverpool have overturned a 3-goal deficit. They've wiped it out. The brilliant Barcelona are now back level pegging, and Liverpool are threatening to do the impossible. 3-0.
Look at Anfield, what a ball in, this time from that left-hand side. Who is it again? That man, Wijnaldum. What a header, what a run, what a goal, incredible.
Oh, pinch yourself. Unbelievable. Inter Milan 65, San Etienne in 77, Olympiacos, Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund. This would top the lot.
What a header, what a cross in from Shaqiri on that left-hand side. We thought he might have been one of the changes at half-time, but a magnificent cross, just like 2 minutes earlier Alexander-Arnold did from the other side. What an atmosphere this is.
Liverpool 3, Barcelona 0. If it stays like this, we're going to extra time. Liverpool, forget extra time, Liverpool are going to win it in the 90 minutes. The last time that Barcelona lost a game 3-0 was when they squandered a 3-goal advantage to Roma last season in the Champions League. That was last April. Just take a breath.
Well.
What is it about Anfield? Alexander-Arnold, Mane is there. Mane still battling for the ball. What is it about second half performances? Because Barcelona, Alan Shearer, are absolutely rattled.
2 minutes before that, we've got to give a mention to Alisson again to keep them in the game with that special save.
Van Dijk still coming. Van Dijk, the interception by Coutinho to Messi. Well, even if Barcelona were to score, the Liverpool players have summoned up a performance of a beautiful failure. But forget failure, they're wanting for it to be a dramatic success. Henderson with a cross, and Ter Stegen will gather it in. Because I don't think failure is in the vocabulary of these Liverpool players. What was it about Jurgen Klopp and his programme notes? This Liverpool never stops. This Liverpool never quits. We don't do if only. Well,
what an effort from every single player. Crowd are playing their part as well also.
Just listen to the atmosphere. Anfield at its awesome best. Jordi Alba. Still the discipline is required. Still the concentration not to give Barcelona the goal. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Left hand side. Messi runs away from him. He even looks ordinary then, Alan.
Just for once. Nothing ordinary about this game tonight, is there?
Bowled out by Alisson. Wijnaldum, 54 and 56, with those two rapid-fire goals. And still, you think of Dortmund, it was 3 goals in the last 26 minutes. 3 goals in a 6-minute blitz in Istanbul. We are now on level terms, and Liverpool have produced one of the great European performances as Semedo comes on to replace Coutinho. So it's a right back for Coutinho. So Sergio Roberto would go a little bit further forward. Coutinho, on his return to Anfield, has made no impact. If you can still hear me, this is BBC Radio 5 Live and BBC Radio Merseyside. And the reason that Anfield is rocking the way it is that they lead by 3 goals to 0.
This place is brilliant now, eh? Listen to it. What an atmosphere.
They're protecting a long and beaten run in European competition of 21 games. Going back some 5 years. But the odds were so heavily stacked against them. Their forward line depleted. But they have spirit, they have heart, they have belief, they have character in abundance. And they are showing it. And Barcelona at the minute do not have an answer. Their performance last week didn't warrant a 3-goal defeat. They were unlucky not to get the away goal. But undeterred, they have produced something very, very special in these 61 minutes. And who knows what lies ahead in the next 29 of normal time, of regulation 90. Because if it stays like this, we're going into extra time.
Is it always like this on the radio?
Only with you, Mr. Shearer. Only with you. Van Dijk. Henderson. Right hand side. Henderson with a cross. Headed away by Piqué. Here is Origi. Battling for the ball. Alexander-Arnold to Milner. The crowd urge Liverpool on. And Mane can't keep the ball in play.
It's like Barcelona don't know how to defend corners, crosses coming into the box. No one prepared to go and head it. Yes, they're very good crosses and difficult to defend, but you've still got to pick up people.
Liverpool 3, Barcelona 0. Wijnaldum coming on off the bench with 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes in the second half. Shaqiri. Barcelona in the last 2 Champions League campaigns have lost second legs by 3 goals to 0 as they've exited the competition. They haven't reached the semi-finals since 4 years ago, and they're losing 3-0 a night, and Liverpool now have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold places the ball down. Liverpool are attacking the top end. They're playing from left to right. It'll be Alexander-Arnold with the outswinger, or the in-swinger from the left foot of Shaqiri, who runs over the ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery, headed away by Rakitic. Barcelona at the minute,
they're rocking.
They are rocking. Firmly on the back foot.
And so is Anfield.
63 minutes played. Oh, Origi just couldn't control the ball, it runs out. Semedo will want to take it. Jurgen Klopp, when he was manager of Borussia Dortmund in 2014, lost a tie against Real Madrid in the first leg by 3 goals to 0. His team left him feeling very, very proud as they fell short. They won the second leg by 2 goals to 0. This Liverpool side have gone one better. They lead 3-0 on the night. We could have extra time. We could have the unexpected. The last time that Barcelona lost 4-0 was to Paris Saint-Germain. Remarkably, they overturned that first leg defeat in the French capital. There could be less shell shocks here on Merseyside. Rakitic loses the ball but will win a throw off the legs of Shaqiri.
And still Liverpool not giving Barcelona a second on the ball. Their work rate has been phenomenal.
Liverpool have won 13 of 27 UEFA ties when they've lost the away leg first. But they lost both when they had been beaten 3-0. Paris Saint-Germain in the European Cup Winners' Cup semi-final, and then Strasbourg the following season in the UEFA Cup. They fell just short that night on both of those occasions by 2 goals to 0. They don't look like falling short tonight as they lead 3-0, and extra time is on the horizon. PK over on that far side. Semedo challenged by Milner. They've left everything out there as we see a shot of Steven Gerrard, the Rangers manager, in the stands here at Anfield. And Liverpool, oh, they believe. They came with hopes, they came with dreams, they could yet be realised. There was 122 seconds between the 2 Wijnaldum goals. As Henderson wins the ball, it runs loose. Wijnaldum then just overruns it. And Vidal to Busquets, to Messi. Hardly mentioned Messi in the second half. He holds off Fabinho. Messi then is stopped by Matip. That'll be a yellow card. That'll be a free kick, and Matip is booked.
I think that's what you call a good foul. Because Messi was running through, went past 1, then 2, then 3. He'd have been into the 18-yard box in another 5 yards time, so he had to bring him down.
And what, 30 yards out, central position?
Very similar. Is that where you're going?
I was just thinking, does lightning strike twice? Suarez with his hands on hips, having a word with Fabinho. Liverpool have everybody back. That's the one thing that Liverpool have to guard against. Messi places the ball down. The boos and whistles. In trepidation. Everybody knows what Messi is capable of. Barcelona, if ever there was a time for some Messi magic, it's now. But it is just a shade over 30 yards out. But we know that he scored from this position before. Liverpool lead 3-0 on the night. Messi's eyeing it up. It's a direct free kick. Alisson waits in the centre of his goal. Messi hits the wall, the loose ball will run behind, and Milner will volley the ball away, but it will go behind for a corner kick.
Wall stood strong, did its job.
Absorbing, captivating, thrilling, mesmerising. Use any word you like to sum up what this second leg has been like here at Anfield. It's been another special night, regardless of the outcome. Corner kick, taken short, worked into Rakitic, popped back up. Messi brings the ball down and saved by Alisson at his near post. Well worked by Barcelona.
Well worked, wasn't it? The ball comes out to the edge of the 18-yard box. Messi continues his run from the corner, and it's another decent save from the goalkeeper, Alisson.
I reckon that's the fifth fine save that Alisson has made. The fifth important save that Alisson has made. The fifth important save to deny Barcelona. Because one goal from Barcelona and Liverpool then would require 5. Corner kick taken by Barcelona towards the far post, and it goes away from Suarez. And in front of their silent travelling support, Liverpool have a goal kick that they want to take quickly. BBC Radio 5 Live, exclusive commentary here from Anfield with BBC Radio Merseyside. We're on the red button, we're on the BBC Sport website, we're on the iPlayer. Tomorrow night we're in Amsterdam, and if that game is anywhere near as thrilling as this, then we're in for another treat of our second night of live European football, followed by Arsenal in Valencia on Thursday. As Mane picks up on the ball, goes on the outside, keeps the ball in, plays it away, headed clear by Piqué, runs out of play for a throw for Liverpool left-hand side.
He just went past Busquets with ease, didn't he? The little step over, got to the byline. There was only one person in the box, or this time Shaqiri.
From the throw, Mane loses out. Van Dijk forward, looks to head it out towards the left-hand side. Cut out though by Barcelona and Sergio Roberto. Played back, Busquets, forward ball. We are midway through the second half, and Liverpool lead by 3-0 on the night for what has been an epic night at Anfield. And it's still not over. Boy, is this tie still not over. Rakitic drills the ball out to Jordi Alba, brings it down off the chest, outside of the left boot, played forward, cut out by Liverpool. Fabinho running forward. Wijnaldum strokes it across towards Milner. Back with Wijnaldum once again. Plays it forward as Milner advances on that left touchline. Back with Wijnaldum. The Liverpool support has been unwavering throughout, and once again they will raise their voices as they raise their red and white scarves above their heads as the ball is played out to Milner, and the cross comes in, couldn't get there. Origi, picked up by Ter Stegen. Alan.
That's Milner forward this time. Instead of whipping it in with that left foot, he chooses to come back and do it with the right, just 2 yards too quick for Origi, and then straight into the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have only failed to score on 5 occasions this season. 2 of them have appeared recently when they played their youngest starting 11 in 24 years against Huesca in between Manchester United, and then at the weekend when they changed the entire 11 against Celta Vigo. The Celta Vigo inflicted their first defeat in 24 against Barcelona.
And still Liverpool closed down. Still they've got their press. Then it's a wonderful ball out to that left-hand side for Milner again.
And he's midway through the Barcelona half. Inside to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Mane. Mane back to Milner. They've been magnificent, these Liverpool players. As Mane just runs back. There is a control about Liverpool's play now that they have that third goal. There isn't that urgency now that they have levelled the tie overall, because we are level on aggregate at 3 apiece. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Alisson will play it forward, all in grey, and his pass drifts out of play for a Barcelona throw. 18 and a bit minutes remain. Semedo, right hand side, back with Busquets. Now it's on a knife edge, Alan Shearer.
Oh, it's so tight, isn't it? It can go either way with the ability that they have still going forward.
Semedo is forward on the right, down by the corner flag. He's got some support from Sergio Roberto. Back to Semedo, the substitute, to Busquets. Busquets runs in field. Rakitic now. Every Liverpool player is back behind the ball. They're playing from left to right. Rakitic once again. Lenglet. He plays it out towards Alba, and then Van Dijk has played it away from Suarez, and Alisson was unable to keep the ball in play.
Offside.
Offside though against Suarez. Free kick,
which gets a bigger cheer just because it's Suarez.
There's going to be another change for Barcelona. We're going to be seeing Arthur coming on, the Brazilian midfielder. So he's going to be coming on for another change made by Ernesto Valverde, the Barcelona coach. He's only lost 10 of his 115 games. Fine record since he took charge. However, hopes of a treble are in jeopardy by this Liverpool side, who just do not know when to stop, when to give up. They just do not throw the towel in. Manchester City will testify to that. Manchester City 95 points, Liverpool 94 in the Premier League. But the players have carried out the message from Jurgen Klopp yesterday to an absolute T. They've given it a try, as now they have some defending to do. Jordi Alba, Rakitic, Messi plays it forward, dealt with by Matip, Henderson. The next goal could be the deciding goal, as we have 16 minutes remaining.
He's been relentless up and down this left-hand side as well, hasn't he, Alba?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be Vidal who comes off. So, like for like, with the Brazilian midfielder replacing the experienced Chilean.
He looks absolutely shattered walking off that pitch, because he's had the run around in there.
So Arthur is on. Just think as well, if you think about how much energy has been expended by both sets of players out here in this scintillating tie.
And Barcelona's players didn't play at the weekend though.
No, they didn't. Made the 11 changes. But if they did have to go for extra time and summon up another 30 minutes. Ter Stegen. We're about to enter the last quarter of an hour of the regulation 90. And it's in the balance. It's on a knife edge. Liverpool lead 3-0 on the night. 3-3 on aggregate. Mane keeps the ball in play. Then he's pulled back Semedo. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool and a yellow card to the Barcelona substitute. Nelson Semedo shown yellow.
No surprise again that Mane working his socks off, tracking back to win that ball back, then trying to get into the final third, and he's off again.
Free kick taken too quickly.
He really has been so impressive this evening. He's led from the front.
Barcelona, the only undefeated side left in this season's competition, are going to suffer their first defeat. They've previously won 8 and drawn 3.
And they're about to face another ball whipped into the box.
As the free kick is taken short, Milner comes in then from distance from Alexander-Arnold off his right foot, always on the rise as it goes over the crossbar and into the Kop.
I'm surprised at that with the problems they've caused them with balls into the box today. They've got an opportunity to whip it in. They've got Van Dijk forward and they choose to go short and let Trent have a shot from 30-35 yards out.
But you couldn't call it now, could you?
No. Can go either way. Just been incredible. What a night.
14 minutes remain. Henderson's forward ball stopped by Alba, played forward then by Lenglet. He was part actually of the Sevilla side that came back from Liverpool in the Champions League a couple of seasons ago when Liverpool were 3-0 up in Seville and ended up drawing 3-3. Role reversal time. Liverpool have produced the comeback this time. Shaqiri stabs it forward to Origi. Did he have his legs taken away from him from Lenglet? The referee says no. Busquets. Piqué. Semedo, the right back, is over the halfway line. Busquets back with Arthur. 13 minutes of normal time remain. Liverpool would gladly have taken extra time at the start of play.
Absolutely.
Here is Sergio Roberto. Jordi Alba, left corner of the penalty area, rolls it in, dealt with by Matti. They've negated the threat of Messi and Suarez, particularly in this second half. Liverpool, however, have still got to be so vigilant as Lenglet will play the ball forward.
They've just got to try and keep the pace up, Liverpool, because you just feel as if it can sense it that Barcelona are just slowly coming back into it, having a little bit more possession. If Liverpool can keep that pace up, very difficult, I know, but that's their best opportunity.
Here is Shaqiri. Alexander-Arnold waits right hand side, level the penalty area almost at walking pace. Shaqiri then in field to Henderson. 5 Live and Radio Merseyside with 12 minutes of normal time remaining. Extra time now does loom large. Alexander-Arnold up against Sergio Roberto and wins a corner. He edged him, he took him right to the byline and then off his knees wins a corner kick.
Very clever play. He knows that. He's standing in front of him, he's blocking him.
Oh, it comes in! It's a corner! It's Origi! Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0! And Liverpool may well have produced the greatest European comeback ever! The greatest European comeback ever! Unbelievable!
Oh my word! How clever! Trent Alexander-Arnold! We talked about crosses, they go to sleep! He takes the early one, he whips it in Origi, there's no one around him! Free shot, 6 yards out! Wow! What a game!
The craft, the ingenuity of Alexander-Arnold to walk away from the corner kick and then play it in towards Origi, and Barcelona were caught napping and Liverpool lead by 4 goals to 3.
They go to sleep, they've turned their back on the corner, they've just let him put it in before they realise it's too late, it's in the back of the net.
The greatest European comeback ever is now a possibility. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0, and Barcelona now have to score in the next 10 minutes.
Rakitic off.
Malcolm's going to replace him. Barcelona, the mighty Messi, the brilliant Barcelona, humbled unless they can produce something in the next 10 minutes. Liverpool defying belief here. A depleted Liverpool forward line.
We're talking about crosses into the box, about them not being able to defend them. They turn off, they turn the back. It's a Champions League semi-final. No one wanted to face the ball. Brilliant from Alexander-Arnold. Too clever for them.
Gomez is going to be coming on for Liverpool. Forget extra time. Liverpool now are dreaming of the final. Remarkable, incredible, astonishing. None of the words do it justice here at Anfield. We are seeing one of the great European performances.
The pressure, the work rate, the stamina, the desire from every single Liverpool player has been incredible.
Here is Messi. Messi running forward, loses the ball. Cleared away. He said, let's make it a celebration with lungs and legs. And the Liverpool supporters now are doing their bit to try and carry Liverpool over the line. Semedo with a cross right hand side. Here cleared away by Shaqiri. It's only been done twice before that a 3-goal deficit in the semi-final overturned. 71 and 86. Liverpool are adding their own place in European history. Wijnaldum, excellent footwork. Origi with a cross. Comes out now to Shaqiri. Shaqiri waits. It will be the greatest Liverpool night they've ever experienced. Alexander-Arnold wins the corner. Handball. It will be a free kick against Jordi Alba.
Guess where this is going to go this time?
I'm struggling to catch my breath. It's a free kick. Shaqiri is going to come off. Joe Gomez is going to replace him. It's a defensive substitution by Jurgen Klopp. You do not blame him. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0.
But Origi's down in the far corner there, so they're just reluctant to make it at this moment in time.
Everybody has put in a shift in red.
Well, the fans have played their part as well. The goalkeeper, when he's had to be relied on, he's made 4 or 5 superb saves. But the pressure and the closing down and the energy that these Liverpool players have shown has been staggering.
It is. Has been an unbelievable. I'm almost lost for words. Just in a shot of a Barcelona supporter who cannot believe it. He's buried his head in his hands. Origi will be suffering from cramp over on that far side, but they've left everything out there. But the manner of the 4th goal as well, you've got to admire Liverpool's craft, their ingenuity.
They were too clever for them. They were too bright for them. They stayed alive. Barcelona looked dead on their feet then. They all turned their back. They wanted to rest. And Alexander-Arnold was having none of it. He wanted to get the ball back into play because they were under pressure. He did. He picked his head up and he whipped it in. And Origi's standing still. No one within 5 or 6 yards of him. On the 6-yard line, defending a corner. It's incredible.
Listen to the noise inside Anfield. It's a night that will live with every Liverpool supporter for as long as they live. A red and white checkered flag flies in the Kop. Red and white scarves being swirled around their heads as Origi is unable to continue. So Joe Gomez was going to replace Shaqiri, but Shaqiri will stay out there, and it will be Divock Origi. Divock Origi, who set Liverpool on their way with a perfect start after 7 minutes. Divock Origi with potentially the winning goal 11 minutes from time. Divock Origi, who's only started 4 occasions in his previous 17 appearances this season, will go down as a Liverpool legend. You talk about David Fairclough against Saint Etienne in 77. Divock Origi has created his place in history for Liverpool in 2019, along with Wijnaldum, as the free kick is taken and swept in. Liverpool lead by 4 goals to 0. Milner plays the ball in. Flag stays down. Shaqiri with a header over the top.
Clever ball in from Milner, this time with his left foot. Mane and Shaqiri at the far post. Just too long for Mane. And Shaqiri with a free header puts it over the bar.
Well, when he was asked yesterday, it might have been from Juliet Farrington actually in the press conference, you know, do you have any hope? And he said there is hope and it's football. But then he tempered it with a dose of realism when he said we have, well, without 2 of the world's best strikers who are not available. So we'll give it a try. We have to score, but we also have to deny Barcelona from scoring. Liverpool have scored 4 times, and the mighty Barcelona have been denied, and we are now 4 minutes away from 90 minutes. There will be no extra time now. That is no longer on the cards. That's been taken off the table. That's not possible. So Liverpool are going through unless Barcelona can break their hearts. 4-0 to Liverpool. The ball played out towards Semedo. The boos and whistles will tell you that Liverpool are not in possession. This is Arthur, the Brazilian. Plays it out towards Semedo. Mistake by Piqué. Every outfield player is in the Liverpool half. Barcelona attacking the Anfield Road end. They play from right to left. The boos and the whistles grow, reaching a crescendo. Messi's now on the ball. Matic to close him down. Messi, square and short. Busquets plays it forward. Ball played out. Cross is going to come in from Jordi Alba. Stopped by Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold will bring the ball away. Barcelona are back in possession. Played out towards Semedo. Barcelona now are threatening. Liverpool have everybody back bar Mane. Piqué joins the attack. Liverpool with a time ticking away against Barcelona. Cross from Semedo. Alisson will gather the ball in.
It's exactly what Liverpool want. Long balls into the box. For Van Dijk if he's there. This time it's Alisson. Too much height on it. He collects it with ease.
2.5 minutes remain. Liverpool are going to make another change. And the change that is going to be made is Daniel Sturridge, who is going to be coming on. Barcelona play the ball forward. Semedo's after it. Gomez tries to tug him back. Semedo gets away, pulls the ball back. Van Dijk steps forward and Van Dijk deals with it. Milner now will clear over on that far side. It's a long clearance. Nobody inside Anfield is going anywhere. I doubt anybody listening to 5 Live or Radio Merseyside is turning off just quite yet. As Barcelona come forward, looking for a goal. Here is Messi. Suarez helps it on. Malcolm inside the penalty area, chips the ball forward. Runs off the head of Gomez, and Milner will clear surely. Milner waits, runs the ball down the touchline. And it will be a Barcelona throw over on that far side, and we have under 90 seconds remaining of normal time.
Defending incredibly well. Every single man behind the ball doing their bit now under huge pressure from this Barcelona team.
Well, Liverpool supporters are up and out of their feet as the ball is headed away by Van Dijk because they are close. They are close to producing what was deemed by many as almost the impossible task. Leading Barcelona by 4 goals to 0. We're inside the last 60 seconds of normal time. Sturridge is going to be coming on, and it's Shaqiri who is coming off.
Did a lot better second half, Shaqiri. A lot better. Got on the ball, caused problems, whipping balls into the box. Much better second half than he was first half.
Messi produced the magic in the Nou Camp. Liverpool as a collective have produced their own magic here on Merseyside. Jurgen Klopp embraces Shaqiri. It's all eyes on the 4th official. How much added on time there will be? 5 minutes of added on time, which we're now into. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. 5 more minutes to endure. 5 more minutes for Barcelona to conjure up something, otherwise they're heading out.
What a half he's had as well, Wijnaldum. Closing down goals. He's been everywhere this second half.
Arthur just outside the centre circle. Semedo on the right hand side. These 5 minutes will seem like an eternity for Liverpool. Mane's still going. He's helped win the ball back. Sturridge plays the ball forward. Mane will go down towards the corner flag, will he? Left side of the penalty area. Plays it to Henderson. Henderson back to Mane. Mane denied by the goalkeeper. Tried to scoop it over.
Just offside. Incredible, wasn't it? Little 1-2. I thought Henderson was just going to leave the ball for Sturridge running in behind him then, but he didn't. He flicked it back into Mane, who was offside, but it was a late flag.
Piqué back with Busquets. 4 and a bit minutes remain. Ball play forward to Jordi Alba. Alba with a cross. Piqué's there. Malcolm. Sergio Roberto tried to drag it into the path of Messi. And Liverpool with Milner will hang on to the ball. Milner with a diagonal ball out towards Mane. The composure for the cushion header back to Alexander-Arnold. Henderson doesn't have the energy to chase that. He's out on his feet, Jordan Henderson. The driving force from midfield. 3 minutes of added on time remain. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. Barcelona will come again. They have to come again. They're going out.
Defending heroically here, Liverpool, every single one of them. Behind the ball now, having to work, having to track back, having to pick up in the box.
Here is Malcolm, left corner of the penalty area, under pressure from Alexander-Arnold. The Liverpool support now with the anthem of You'll Never Walk Alone, to try and see Liverpool over the line. Ball played forward. 2 and a bit minutes remain. Barcelona with Busquets into the penalty area, headed away by Alexander-Arnold. Busquets. Back with Barcelona once more, but they can't get past this Liverpool side, who are digging deep. They're being resolute. And there is Fabinho to break up the play, and then Fabinho goes down. That'll be a free kick. Liverpool have a free kick just outside the centre circle. Alan Shearer.
Great anticipation from Fabinho. He wins that ball off Lionel Messi. He's strong, he's too quick for them, and again running into that Barcelona defence, wins the foul for his team.
He will stay down. He will eat up the seconds. Do you believe what you're witnessing?
It's just been incredible. The atmosphere from the start of the game. Then the players responded by putting that performance in, getting that goal early in the game, and it just got bigger. They've got better. They've had to make changes, substitutions. It hasn't affected them at all. It's improved them. It's been staggering night.
Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. And by my watch, we're inside the last 60 seconds of the minimum of 5 to be added on. 5 live in Radio Merseyside. When the whistle blows from the Turkish referee, you will not hear me speak. You will probably not even hear yourself think, wherever you are, whether you're on Merseyside or beyond, because the cheers and the celebrations will be absolutely deafening inside Anfield, because Liverpool are heading to another Champions League final, and they shall not be moved. The free kick is taken short on the far side. 2 goals from Origi, 2 from Van Elden. There is the full-time whistle. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. Wild celebrations. It has been a monumental effort on Merseyside. It is the greatest ever European comeback. It is an unforgettable night, and Liverpool, would you believe, have humbled the brilliant Barcelona and the mighty Messi in the most astonishing of circumstances.
I have never seen anything like this. I've played at Anfield when it's been a superb atmosphere. This is something different tonight. This is special. From the whistle, every single player, the fans, the manager, everyone, be very proud, because you've witnessed something special tonight. It's been incredible from all the players, the goals, the atmosphere, the decisions that went for and against them, the players they had to play without, then Robertson off at half time.
Wow, the Barcelona supporters are actually applauding. The Barcelona fans are applauding because they realise, they acknowledge the effort that these Liverpool players have put in. And the Liverpool players, amidst the wide celebrations, are acknowledging the Kop, the supporters. Every single one of them is on their feet. Kelly, you will know, For generations they talked about Milan in 65, San Etienne in 77, Olympiacos, Chelsea and Dortmund. This tops the lot. This has been a night truly to savour.